J.D. Vance is trying to play off the racist joke made by Tony Hinchcliffe at Sunday night's Donald Trump rally in Madison Square Garden. And he goes out and says, well, I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it. Maybe it was offensive. Maybe it wasn't. But I'm not going to comment really on it without context. Maybe it was racist. But maybe we just need to stop being offended by everything. So really played it off as it's a you problem, not a him problem. You know, he didn't take accountability for it, didn't say it doesn't reflect the views of himself or the Trump campaign. None of that. Didn't say that they, respect Puerto Ricans. None of that. Nope, just maybe you shouldn't be offended by everything. Well, if Donald Trump's reaction to it, if the reaction just from it happening and all, if those things didn't hurt him, this also will hurt them. Because people are looking closer at J.D. Vance than they really have any vice presidential candidate before. Because when you watch Donald Trump, it is very evident there are issues with him. He's starting to slip cognitively. He's constantly running late to events now. He appears to be sundowning. He gets to rambling and not talking about anything that makes sense. He talks about fictional people like they're real. So people are paying attention to J.D. Vance because there is a very real possibility that should Donald Trump be reelected, and I don't think he will, but the possibility exists that should he be reelected, that J.D. Vance would have to become president at some point in the next 4 years. People are paying attention, and they're not going to like what they are hearing from J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is already unpopular. He's weird and appears to just be slightly off, like he doesn't understand what it is like to be just a person and be human. So this isn't going to help them. And J.D. Vance just says, well, I'm not going to comment on it. Maybe we shouldn't be offended by everything. Makes no sense to me. But that's his statement on it, so we'll see how bad it hurts him in the election. I can't see this helping him any, and I was already pretty confident that they were going to lose, and they're only going to get worse in the upcoming week as we get closer to this election. I don't know how much worse it can get, but I'm expecting it to get worse, and they are going to cost themselves this election. Makes no sense to me, but we definitely should have been offended by that. I'm not even Puerto Rican, and I'm offended by that because they are American citizens. But J.D. Vance doesn't seem to care.